All right, so in the previous video, I told you guys that I was thinking about starting some brassicas over. I'm pretty much kind of succession planning, if you will. I think that some of these were started a little bit earlier when it was still kind of too hot. Now, according to the packages, they were ready to plant, but I live in zone 8B and we have very, very mild winters here, and it takes a while for it to actually cool down. And so today I'm just going to be starting these, and like I said, I'm going to be doing these in succession as it continues to cool down. Now here I'm going to be starting over. Oh, I'm going to start kale. I haven't started kale yet, so this is going to be my first time actually planting the kale. We have the Georgia collards, which I think I'm almost about to be out of the planting time for these, so I'm going to go ahead and get those started. I'm going to replant some mustards, broccoli. These are cabbage, and my Brussels sprouts. So yeah, these are all of the ones that I'm pretty much going to be restarting over today, with the exception of the kale. That will be my first time planting these. So you can see I already got the soil mixture made up. It's just that Bunny Harvest Select soil mixed in with some perlite and the Epsoma or Biotone mycorrhizae for good root development. So I can say that with this soil, this is the soil that they use in the stores when you buy most of like your veggies and fruits that are already started off. So that's why my sister noticed it and we picked it up. But this soil is already kind of soggy, and I don't really think I like the way it feels like this. I usually have peat moss that I like to go in and add, but right now I don't have any, so the perlite's just gonna have to do. Over here you can see I already have some of my cups, and I'm just basically going to be using my Sharpie to label the outside of these because I don't have any planting labels right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and start filling the cups in, and then we're going to come back and actually start planting some of these seeds up. Quickly, while I'm making up my second batch of soil, I just wanted to show you guys, it's just this Vigoro perlite. You can also use vermiculite. I've used vermiculite and I feel like I like it a little bit better compared to the perlite, but perlite is a little bit more cost effective. And then I'm just using this Biotone starter here. I know I mentioned it, but I just wanted to show it to you guys because I know sometimes when I'm watching videos I still want to see the physical package. And the Biotone, I'll probably link that down below because I actually got mine off of Amazon. I could not find it in my big box store. For some reason they sell all of the other products from the Epsoma brand, but not this. So if you are having trouble finding it, I'll also link it down in the description. All right, just before we get started, I do not want to assume that everyone watching my video has planted something or isn't new to gardening. So if you are wondering where we get the planting instructions as well as like the time frames, we always get it off the back of the package. Some people just know from experience and stuff like that, but for anyone that's wondering how to know like what time of year when to plant, how to thin out, if you're going to put these in pots or grow bags and want to know the spacing, this is where you get the information at, from the back of your packaging. And usually on the front of most packages it would also tell you how many days to harvest. And so that's where we get that information. And a lot of these are going to be transplanted. Some of them may be transplanted into the in-ground bed that you guys have seen, but some of these are going to have to be transplanted in grow bags. So if you are new again to gardening and you don't know what grow bags are, this is pretty much what it looks like. And a lot of people with small spaces, they use this if they want to garden because they're very portable and very easy to move. And then I also have some right here that we have a few items in. So far I like them. There is a bit of a learning curve to these just because grow bags, like pots, tend to dry out a little bit faster than your in-ground garden. So there's just kind of keep that in mind. But now we're just gonna go ahead and start planting these up. So I have not decided honestly how many of each I'm going to plant. I probably put a few, maybe like 2 or 3 seeds per pod. And like I said, these are going to either be thinned out or most of them are just going to be transplanted into their own grow bag. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the kale. A lot of these seeds are very small, so just be a little bit careful when dropping them. And I'm just going to go in with some of my soil mixture that I've already created, and I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it across the top. And a lot of these don't need to be planted too deeply. And then I'm just going to lightly tap it in just to make sure that the soil is making contact with the seed so that it can go ahead and start germinating. All right, so these right here are finished, and you guys saw me already plant my greens in here. I have these 5 cups left. My sister actually came out and asked me to start off some lettuce, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off lettuce probably in at least 2 of these cups, and I think in the last 3 cups I'm just gonna go in with more kale. So now everything is planted. Like I told you guys, I was not going in watering, so I did not water anything. Everything is labeled, and pretty much all we have to do now is wait for these to start sprouting, and whenever it gets to the next step of transferring these or transplanting some of these, I will come back and show you guys that. So that's pretty much just going to be it. You guys just basically came and spent time with me to plant up some more brassicas. So until the next video, I'm thinking the next plans that I have to do is probably to start moving my dahlias whenever those start to kind of die down. I am going to bring you guys a dahlia tour like I told you before. And I'm also going to bring you guys along to plant up some tulips that I got from the big box store. It is time for me to start planting those, so I'll bring you guys along for that. But if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me some of the things that you guys are planting this fall, and some of your favorite things to plant. And also don't forget to leave down any tips that you guys have that can help aid in our success. So till next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, I did decide to go ahead and put saran wrap over these just because I usually get pretty good germination whenever I do this. So I just wanted to go ahead and add this clip and let you guys know that I did decide to do that.